this album.
I like it. But okay, so I don't like the album just because it's Andre 3000's album. I'm putting that out there, right? I am a fan of Outkast. I'm not a super fan of Outkast, right? Like, so, like, I mean, I like Outkast, like their songs or whatever. Right? I'm not a super fan, like, you know, whatever. But with this album, I'm fine. I'm absolutely happy with it. Why? Because this is right up my alley. During the day or when I'm studying or whatever, I'm listening to chill lo-fi beats on Spotify. I'm listening to ambient music or something. I think a playlist I saved called Instrumental Study. So I listen to that all day anyway. This, like, turning that on, I felt like I just hit play on something on Spotify. So it works for me. Like, it's absolutely fine. I can play it in the background while I'm working. And it's very, it's calming, right? But that's, it's intended to be, right? It's intended to be calming. And you know, don't nobody else, well, I ain't gonna say don't nobody else. There are a lot of people who are very angry.
Well, you said, well, you knew what you was getting.
People are very upset that Andre 3000 did not drop a rap album. He has told us on many occasions that he don't want to make a rap album.
And he don't owe us nothing.
One, he don't know us shit, right? Like, he doesn't know us shit. Two, told y'all he doesn't want to make a rap album. He doesn't have anything. It's, well, what you mean you ain't got nothing to say? Nas just dropped an album. Nas did just drop an album. Andre 3000 told you that he doesn't have anything to say to you, right? And then this is the equivalent. And also, he's been walking around with that flute for years, right? Mm-hmm. Like, people have been getting videos, everything, right? Like, of him walking around with that flute. So he's been practicing this flute. And he wanted to express himself by making an album with him playing the flute. So either you listen to the album or you don't. Like, you know for a fact there are no lyrics at all. There are no bars.
No bars
at all. There are no.
Did they say he was gonna do something on there, like a remix or something? I saw.
Who?
One of the songs, Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah, Lupe, I think, said he's gonna remix it.
He just said he was gonna rap over.
Yeah.
One of
there are no words at all. And yet people turn it on and get to like the second song. We're like, wait, so there really ain't no bars on it? I don't know what were you looking for him to say? This is the equivalent of going into a vegetarian restaurant and getting upset that they don't serve meat.
Mm-hmm. I thought they had some steaks in the back though.
So you mean tell me I can't get bacon on this burger? Yeah, so wow. Yeah, wow. Yeah, wow.
So y'all ain't got no chicken either.
Y'all ain't got no chicken.
Okay, nobody.
I know y'all ain't got no meat, but y'all ain't got no fish.
There's some shrimp.
Yeah, y'all at least got some fish though, right? Mm-hmm. Oh man, y'all wild up in here. I don't know about this. So like that's exactly what's happening here. Is that he literally says, "It's an album. I'm playing the flute. Here it is." And niggas went out and bought streamed the album.
Streamed it.
And immediately got upset. It's something they didn't pay for.
That's the key that they didn't pay for.
Let's put that out there, though. Let's put that out there, because if you're streaming, you're not paying for it at all. Period. Right? You're just not. You're not paying.
Go to the next album. Go to the next selection.
You're not paying for it. This isn't like back in the day where you would have had to come out of that $17.99 and got home and then found out.
Now that'd have been different. Now if that happened, then that may have been different, because we didn't have technology like that to understand and know. You just be like, oh, I'm walking in the same.
Like, no, it's gonna be a hidden track on there somewhere. So if I mean, it's gonna be a hidden track on there somewhere, I know.
I'm dead at the end track, because that was definitely a point in life where you had to keep letting that song play because you ain't know. You got to let that last track play because it might be something on there. I don't know. How many songs do we not know existed because we didn't let the song play?
Yeah.
Oh man. But maybe people thought it was gonna be like on Love Below, where he did all the singing on there. Then the last song, he had the untitled song where it was 6 minutes him just rapping a story.
Mm-hmm.
People just wanted that. They wanted one of them.
People don't understand that no means no.
That's true.
No, like no bars, no raps. There are none. I have
You
nothing.
just want to play his flute and be a civilian.
That's it. And there's the GQ interview with him. You can watch it on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, and really enjoyed it. He is enjoying just being a regular person. And he has been living the regular ass person life for quite some time. And we can talk about, is there an age for rappers or whatever, right? Because you'll tell one person, oh, niggas too old to rap, and then tell somebody else, oh, you can still rap or whatever at that age, yada, yada. And like he said, I'm 48 years old. I'm supposed to talk about I had a colonoscopy, done or whatever. But I mean, and that's real shit. And not to say that you can't rap about getting a colonoscopy or that you don't have anything to rap about. But if that's not where you are mentally and spiritually, if that's not just where your mind is, then that's not where your mind is. So like the public would literally rather him put out something that he has
that he doesn't want to do.
Where this doesn't want to do, won't put his heart into it just so they can get him rapping. And now
I'll just take these little two features a year, one or two features every other year.
And then to that point, though, should he stop doing features? Is him telling us I don't have anything to rap about, but then showing up doing a feature? Is that like, well, wait, which one is it? Or is it simply you don't have an album in you? You got some bars, you just don't have an album.
Right, just doesn't have an album.
You don't have an album in you. But I feel like because he keeps,
I think it's the album thing.
Yeah, it may be, but I feel like because he keeps every other year or so dropping a feature on something and it's fucking amazing, we're like, okay, well, can we get an album then? And he's like, no, I'm not making an album. What the hell? like can we get, what's happening? So like maybe he needs to stop doing features, and we'll stop asking for more lyrics because he keeps giving them to us every couple of years.
But why does he owe us that though? Like, I mean, he doesn't. Like, why does he even owe us whatever he does? Whatever he does.
Anything. He doesn't owe us anything. Like
everybody just wants it.
Everybody just wants it. He didn't owe us this flute album. He doesn't owe us anything. Yeah. Right. And then even with people being able to take pictures of him or video him out there playing his flute, randomly walking around, he didn't owe us to let us to be able to take pictures of that. Like, so like he owes us not one damn thing. I'm just saying that like I think because he keeps dropping those features is why we're hungry for more. We keep getting a little appetizer and we're like, where's the entree? Can we get an entree?
You want the meal.
Where the meal at? Dang, okay. All right, you ain't doing no music, cool. But then bam, here come a feature. Well, dang, hold on. I thought you said we was gonna eat.
Somebody else that flipped the feature or flipped something randomly is Snoop Doggy Dogg, who did, and I know y'all call him Snoop Dogg. I still call him Snoop Doggy Dogg. I'm sorry.
Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Uncle Snoop. Dog.
Yeah. he played y'all with the pump fake and said he wasn't smoking no more. That's because he got a smoker. Smoker for meat.
Smokeless fire pit.
Right, makes a whole big post of it. But I think what's the most amazing part of the announcement was how everybody was like, yeah, right. Like no one believed him. Like he's like, after talking to my family and friends and everything, I've decided to give up the smoke. And I think it's maybe just because of the way it was phrased that people knew, something's up with this.
And he did it before. Remember, he started smoking before the early 2000s.
What?
Remember the early 2000s, he started smoking weed. So, and he came back after
how long did that last? Like a couple months,
like a month or two. Yeah.
So now he's back and is like, I done gave up the smoke. And what?
Hey, this cool ass Scott from the I Love 90s Music Podcast. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like it on the SOLC Network. You finna get all the real deal on the 90s, the 2000s, and the splash of that 80s. Do it right now, man, and I'll be your friend.